Today on the channel, we're back at it with another Masters of the Universe cartoon collection, this time with Orko, Fang Man, and Grizzlor.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masters of the Universe cartoon collection unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're back at it with celebrating 40 years of Princess of Power and She-Ra. This time the cartoon collection comes to us with Orko, Grizzlor, and Fang Man. But for all your Masters of the Universe needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15%. Yes! 15% on all in-stock items. That's exactly what I did. Picked up these bad boys and this bad hairy bipedal creature over there at Jay's Toys and Games. Check them out. Tell them Kyle sent you. How about that? And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's dive in. And of course, we always do hairy bipedal creatures first. So now we're going to dive into good old Grizzlor right here. Of course, a dangerous foe of She-Ra, He-Man, everybody, except Hordak, basically. But he is like a modern-day Bigfoot in Eternia, I guess what we'll call him. But you do get the Master Universe logo up top. You got Hordak peering in. You got the 40th anniversary of She-Ra there. Grizzlor, and what's it say? The hairy henchman of the evil horde. And of course, the origin style one came with real hair. You know I'm here for the real hair. But this one has the plastic hair on this one. Very similar to the cartoon collection Filmation versions from Super 7 once upon a time. But looking good in the front. On the back, get a little artwork there, a little cross sale. Let's see what it says about Grizzlor. As seen on He Ain't Heavy. Okay. Modernizing and celebrating the original 80s She-Ra Princess of Power animated series. Includes the moon mirror. Twist into powerful battle positions, of course. Everybody loves a mirror, especially a mirror straight from the moon. Straight from the moon. Got that going on. And there it is. Packaging Grizzlor. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. He's locked down with some serious twist ties going on here. We're locked down all over the place for this Grizzlor. And then even the moon mirror getting locked down. So everybody wants a piece of that moon mirror. So much so they have to lock it under all these twist ties here. Like it's a DC McFarlane figure or something. I don't know. But man, a lot of twist ties, but we also know about these hairy bipedal creatures that they're usually exceptionally strong, so they can bust out of the package fairly easy. So a little twist tie probably helps things move along pretty well here. But man, oh man, we got a lot going on. See you later, goodbye. Of course, we do got the Future Tense Part 5 of the Horde Invasion Saga. Oh, we get a little bit more action in this one here. I'm assuming all of these do go together, of course, as we know. We're looking good. We'll get to that with some glamour shots, of course. Don't you worry. Don't you fret right there. Twist ties. Don't want these guys going on the carpet monster. That's for sure. There it is. Up high. See you later. Goodbye. All right. Moon mirror is where we're starting. And it's a real mirror. I can see myself. And man, ain't I great. Ain't I great right there. But you do got a real mirror here. You can hold it. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest reviewer of them all? It's going to be me, of course. And there's nobody else here that's reviewing. So do got the moon mirror looking good. The yellow and the real mirror to it. How about Grizzlor looking extra mean right here? Looks like he's ready to square off against Beastman to see who the #1 hairy bipedal creature is, of course. But looking good. Got those fangs, got those yellow eyes, got that red hair all over. Looking very nice as well. Red hair goes down into the chest and then straight down to the loincloth. But what? Todd from the couch, it's not a loincloth. It's just his real hair down there. Okay, that makes sense too, I guess. So he just got all kinds of hair all over, but for whatever reason, I believe, Todd, you said he shaves. Yep, he shaves. Okay, so he shaves his arms, he shaves his legs, leaves the rest. It's a power move if there ever was one. I'm here for it, of course. But looking good, an interesting skin tone color to him as well. Kind of a brownish, I guess we'll call it, a light brown. Very interesting. Horde logo over the top, looking very good. Of course, got some black boots down here. Got the Horde logo down there as well. Got some black straps throughout here. Looking interesting, of course. Got two gripping hands out of the package for Mr. Grizzlor here. And of course, he should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using discount code Kyle to save 10%, of course, as well. But looking good, looking evil, looking like an evil henchman. I mean, that really sums him up for most part here. We will walk through articulation later. We'll walk through it with one of these characters here. It's going to be the same across everybody, except for Orko, of course. But Grizzlor looking pretty good, the evil henchman of the Horde, as we know. Here is the one we got way back, I don't know how many years it's been now, 10 years from now. You got that one right here looking very good as well. But also the most recent one we got, of course, from the Origins line, looking almost like a Critter from the Critters movies back in the 80s over here. But wild differences for Grizzlor. For me, personally, this is always going to be my favorite. I love the real hair. Give me all the real hair. Maybe, maybe not, but it does look really good here. The Grizzlor collection grows by one. Time for a top 5 Grizzlor on the countdown. Maybe not, maybe not. But now, time to segue over here to Fang Man. 6 and up on these two. You 5-year-olds, you can't handle it, especially a guy like Fang Man. Evil Fanged Minion of Skeletor. A deeper cut, of course, but we have had a Fang Man figure in the past. Looking good, uniform packaging style. We've seen that before as well. Of course, just saw it with Grizzlor, of course. But looking good on the front. No issues with that. On the back, oh, he's riding that winged serpent, if you can see that there. Looking very nice. As seen on the Time Corridor. And of course, what is time? Hopefully we'll figure that out with him. Includes the Infinity Wheel. Twist into powerful battle positions. Okay, we will. Let's get him out of the package here. And once again, we do get that comic book. Same comic book. You're going to get the same one from all three. The story carries on, of course, as we know. Fang Man coming out of the package. See you later. Goodbye. We'll talk to you later, Fang Man. Plastic prison for the Fang Man. Looking pretty good here. And then once again, twist ties for days like a young Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane loves twist ties, and so does the Mattel team. Coincidence? I think not. Conspiracy? I think so. That's what I'm going to say right there. Fang Man looking good. Let's pop him out. All fangs blazing right here. Uh-oh, we got rubber bands here. Around the Infinity Wheel. We're locked down. What is going on here? Can I get this out? My goodness. See you later. Shuffle off to the side. Twist ties right there. Goodbye. Infinity Wheel. It just seems like it goes on for infinity. To infinity and beyond, I think is what we got going on. But it is a little wheel. It just keeps turning and keeps on spinning. What is time? What is a Fang Man? Well, we're going to dive into this Fang Man, and I like it. I like the looks of this guy. Definitely feels different. He could go with your Origins. You can mix all these guys in with your Origins if you really want to, but more cartoon collection, of course. Never got an Origin figure, old Fang Man. So cool to get one here all these years later. Got the spikes up on the head. He's got the tongue sticking out here. Everybody loves a little tongue, I guess, especially a split tongue. Oh, extra dangerous. Got those shiny white teeth. Got those yellow eyes with the black pupils. Blue skin tone throughout. You got the orange cufflinks going on. Vest over the top in the red and yellow attack with a little bit of a collar here. Somebody tried to hold Fang Man back with a little collar. Once again in orange, like on the wrist. Got the black belt going on here as well. Got some boots down here in red. Matches real good against that blue skin tone on him. Of course, arms going to go all the way around for us. Side to side, single jointed elbows on him. Hands back and forth, side to side. You got two hitchhiking hands here. Waist articulation, head back and forth, side to side. Legs go up, splits, you name it. Single jointed knees, side to side. Boot cut, ankles back and forth, side to side. Our usual Masters Universe Origins, cartoon collection, whatever you want to call it, articulation with Fang Man here. But he does look good. He's all fangs. Fangs out for sure. An evil henchman of Skeletor. Not really thought of and remembered like the Mermans and the Clawfuls and the Beastmans and stuff like that. Evil Lyn, you can go on and on. But a deep cut, I'm here for. Like a little Fang Man. We needed him in the collection, but we did get him once upon a time with his Infinity Wheel. Part of the Classics line. Of course, you guys know I'm just a Classics guy at the end of the day, so I had to have that in my collection as well. But looking good. I'm here for it. It's like a father and son. It looks like they're getting ready to go fishing together, maybe. Who knows? But there it is. Fang Man ×2. But now we're going to finish off the review. We're going to go to our old friend Orko. Oh, Orko is here. He's ready to take on all comers, of course. And Orko, interesting. Maybe not as annoying as a Copper Kid or maybe even a Snarf, but he's a little bit annoying. When I was a kid, I didn't find any of those characters really annoying, but many years later, you kind of do. And Orko, I don't know. Heart of Gold, of course, Orko as well. In a bit of a 2-in-1 figure on this one, and we'll dive into that and talk a little bit about that here. Uniform packaging, once again, Orko, just a little guy, so you need a little bit more accessories with him. Might have to buy 2 of this one, you never know, but Orko looking good there. On the back, you got some of that beautiful artwork. Of course, Masters Universe, always the best artwork, as we know. Powerful battle positions, includes hero medal and floating stand, includes swappable Uncle Montork head, and that's where we get to the 2-in-1 portion. Probably got to pick up 2 of these so you can display Orko and his Uncle Torque at the same time. As seen on the return of Orko's uncle, and we saw a few Orko family members and friends over the years, but looking good. Orko, Fang Man, and Grizzlor, that is the latest wave right here. The Heroic Court Magician. Oh, everybody likes the magician, of course, unless you don't. Some people hate magicians, and I guess I see both sides of the coin there on that. They are annoying from time to time, but sometimes they'll just blow your mind if you're not careful. But there goes old Orko up high. See you later, goodbye. Do got the old comic book once again, same one we saw before. See you later, goodbye instructions. Nobody needs those. Nobody's got time for those. But once again, we got to have some time for some twist ties with old Orko or Montork, depending how you want to display him. I will get a second one of these. Play a little of that long game, maybe. But I will probably display this as Uncle Montork because that feels a little bit different. We already got an Orko, kinda, from the Origins, and we'll compare that here in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. There we go. Twist ties all out. Orko out. Montork head. And got to get that heroic medal locked in there. See you later. Goodbye. Stuck the landing over there is what I did. But now we got Orko out of the package here. Where do we dive in? I guess we'll start with the heroic medal. It just says hero. Just that's all it is. Just a hero at the end of the day. Looking good as far as the medallions go. Diving into Orko, I guess that's where we'll start. We'll start with Orko. And looks like Orko. I don't know what you can say. If you guys know who Orko is, and if you're watching this, I'm sure you do. Looks just like Orko, like he walked out of the cartoon. Got that big old hat up top there. Of course, got the little horn at the top. Like a sun hat here for Orko. Got those Orko elf-like ears popping out in blue skin tone color as well. Blue on the hands, 2 gripping hands out of there. Got those yellow eyes with the black pupils. Got that scarf in pink over the top. Got the big wizard robe over here. And of course, got to have 2 wizard sleeves. Everybody loves a wizard sleeve, including Orko, as we know. Looking very good. He has the flight stand with him here, of course, flying through the air, of course. Orko just floating through the air. No feet on Orko. At least not this version, I guess. Arms do go all the way around on him. Single jointed elbow back and forth. Hands back and forth. Head back and forth, side to side. Actually, the hat moves, the head moves, and the scarf moves. Choose your own adventure right there. But it is Orko. There's no doubt about it. One of the best Orkos of all time, I will say. Just looks like he just crawled right out of the cartoon or floated out of the cartoon, maybe. But then we got Uncle Montork right here. Easy for me to say. Looking extra good. Extra good? Sure, why not? But all you got to do is pop that hat off, pop the head off, and you can replace it. Obviously, same character. Got to get the most out of your molds. But I'm here for that. That works out okay. And it gives a little extra pizzazz to Orko, who doesn't feel like he's quite a full figure. And I can see people saying, I don't need him. I'm good enough with the Origins one. I got the Origins one over here, which is really just as good. And the Origins one, a lot bigger stand as well. But between those differences, price point, I don't know. That's what's going on in this day and age, I guess. But theoretically, maybe you could switch this one to Montork if you wanted to. But I do like the 2-in-1 aspect a whole lot. It adds a lot to this Orko figure for me. I wouldn't pass on it if it didn't have that, because I need this for my cartoon collection display, but it makes me want to pick up another one. So Mattel, you got me again, and probably got a few people as well along the way with that. But not a bad piece of business as far as Orko does go. Is it the best Orko figure of all time? It's actually up there for me. I guess that Mondo one might be tough to beat, but I don't know if you classify that the same. Gets down to semantics at the end of the day. But a fun Orko, a fun Grizzlor, maybe not as fun as the Origins one, and Fang Man, very, very fun. So if I had to put them in order, Fang Man number 1, Orko number 2, Grizzlor number 3 for me. But what say you guys? What are your thoughts on this latest wave? You pick up all of these, you pass all of these, you dabbling in some of these. Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon and YouTube channel memberships. The best way to support the channel, as you guys know by now. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. Of course, my brand new podcast available every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with bonus video cast on YouTube. So for the latest cartoon collection, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?